Hey guys, what's good? Triple J Boxing. So with the fallout of the Tank vs Shakur fight, which I mean, there was no fallout because there was no serious agreement on that fight taking place anyway. But anyway, Shakur has now agreed to fight William Zepeda verbally, as well as Zepeda agreed verbally to fight each other. And I mean, it's a good fight. Obviously, when they dangle the Tank fight there, people are going to be pissed off. But I mean, like, for those people who have been following boxing for a long time, you knew that fight wasn't going to happen anyway. So, I mean, it's just annoying how they have to dangle it there. They have to talk about it when you know it's not going to happen. Just like when they talk about Canelo's mandatory being David Benavidez and that Mauricio Suleiman's going to force the fight after this fight. Canelo's going to have to fight him, and then it never happens because we all know it's not going to happen. Same shit here. But anyway, Shakur will be fighting. Well, not will be fighting, but apparently there's been a verbal agreement between Zepeda and him. So it's not confirmed yet, but I could see this fight happening. I think it's good for both fighters. I mean, obviously they'll have to risk their O. Both guys in their prime. Cepeda's 28 years old, ranked 3 according to the Box Rec, just under Shakur. Top 3 are Tank, Shakur, and Zepeda, according to Box Rec. He's 5'9", 69.5-inch reach, which is more than Shakur by like an inch and a half. And a little bit taller. But like I said, take the heights with a grain of salt. You can't always go by the heights that the stats tell you on the internet. But he is 31-0, 27 knockouts. He has fighting a lot of guys that no one knows, not even me. A lot of Mexican cab drivers probably. As I can look at his box rec right now, I know none of these guys because a lot of his fights were in Mexico up until 2020. His biggest win is probably Jojo Diaz, the most well-known opponent and probably best opponent he's faced. He won back in 2022, unanimous decision. And then the Giovanni Cabrera fight was a good win for him as well. That was probably one of his best wins as well. So is he ready for Shakur? I mean, it's going to be a huge step up, right? Because, I mean, when he fought Jojo Diaz, I mean, I guess Jojo he's not that old, but I mean, he's I wouldn't say he's a top guy anymore at the elite level, but still very good win. And then Giovanni Cabrera was undefeated, or not undefeated, but had a split decision loss to I think only Isaac Cruz. So that is a good win, but Shakur's a different type of animal, so it's going to be a huge step up for him. For Shakur, it's definitely going to be a test. It's going to be interesting how the fight plays out, to be honest, guys. I think it's a very good fight, considering both guys are in the prime, and they're both undefeated, and Cepeda's got knockout power as well. So it's going to be interesting how Shakur wants to fight Zepeda. Will he play it safe? Will he try to be more aggressive? We'll find out. But I think it's an all-around good fight, guys. Now, I bring up there was a video of Turki Al-Sheikh and Oscar De La Hoya. They have a recent partnership they just signed together, so they're going to be putting on a lot of events together. And they said there was a special event they were bringing to Chicago or California in a video with Turki Al-Sheikh and Oscar together. They were saying that they had something planned for the first week of September. And I didn't know what it was going to be because they said Chicago or California. So you have to rule out Ryan Garcia because he's banned. And you have to rule out Virgil Ortiz and because he's fighting in August. Unless he wants a quick turnaround. I doubt that, though. Because we don't even know if he can win the fight, right? He has to first win that fight. But who else do we have? Oh, and then I thought, okay, who was it I was thinking? Oh, Zerto Ramirez, I was thinking, that's a Golden Boy fighter, right? Maybe he could fight David Benavidez, because that would be a special event. two Mexican. Well, one's a Mexican American, but I mean, like, that'd be a huge event. I think that would qualify for something special, in my opinion. But then I forgot that Zerto has been fighting at cruiserweight for the last couple fights. So unless David was going to move up or they're going to make a catch weight, that was one of my things I was thinking of, because I really don't know. When they mean special, it's got to be something special. It can't be just a regular event. But then I forgot about, like, I did mention Zepeda, but I didn't know, I never mentioned who he could fight. But now that I'm thinking about it, were they talking about Shakur versus Zepeda all along there? Or am I wrong, guys? But they said first week of September, right? Which I think that could happen. But then when I look at, I've been reading articles here that apparently the fight would be October, the Shakur fight. So if he was going to fight Zepeda, it'd be in October, according to Boxing Scene article, and it would be October 12th in Saudi Arabia on the undercard of Artur Beterbiev versus Bivol, which would be, I would really like that, to be honest. Imagine Shakur on the undercard, the co-main event, to a Bivol Artur Beterbiev fight. That would be amazing. And that's the type of events that Turki Al-Sheikh is putting on. So that is definitely plausible. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, to be honest, guys. And I like that. There's a strong possibility I can see this happening, guys. But I don't know what fight they're talking about for Chicago then, or California. Unless, like I said, Boxing Scene article is wrong here, and maybe it won't be on the co-main event of Bivol and Artur Beterbiev, and it will be a Shakur fighting in the first week of September. But we'll find out soon, guys. If you know more information, let me know what fight you think will take place in the first week of September in Chicago or California. And yeah, but back to this fight, guys. I just think it is a really good fight. It definitely is the next best thing. Well, I wouldn't say it's the next best thing. I guess Shakur versus Lomachenko would probably be the next best thing. But after Lomachenko, I feel like Zepeda would be. So he's like the third best thing. So I can't hate on it. It's a good fight. Obviously, you had other guys you could have picked. Baranchik, Navarrete, guys like that are in there too. Keyshawn, I don't think they're going to throw Keyshawn in there yet. Oscar Duarte's definitely there too, though. You could put him in the mix. But yeah, I think this is a really good fight. Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda. They're saying October 12th possibly. Maybe it's in September, though. We'll find out. It's not confirmed yet, guys, but I can definitely see this fight going through. I think it's good for both fighters. Be a big paydays for both, especially Zepeda. Be a huge payday. And it's definitely a good test for both guys. And if the money's there, and you know Turki Al-Sheikh's got the money, they'll probably both agree to it. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for the video. Let me know what you think about this fight. And yeah, this is Triple J Boxing. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.